Welcome back, Pointers. I'm Reagan Van Wagner.
And I'm Derek Tritz. Welcome to tonight's episode of SPTV News.
The Super Bowl happened this past weekend. Sports Spec is here with the results. Let's go check it out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special edition Sports Point broadcast. And here on this edition of SPTV News, my name is Frankie Breit, joined by Dani Cour. And for the first time in 20 years, we have back-to-back Super Bowl champions. The Kansas City Chiefs defeated the 49ers for the second time in the last 5 years in the Super Bowl by a score of 25-22 in an overtime thriller. The team was tightly contested throughout, featuring fantastic defensive play from both sides, Dani. That was very cool.
Yeah, certainly, Frankie. The 49ers, although their offense was strong, it was no match for the unstoppable Chiefs defense. Kansas City was able to keep the 49ers back far enough to thwart any touchdown attempts, forcing them to take a field goal. Speaking of unstoppable, though, Taylor Swift. She continues to be a super girlfriend, flying 15 hours after 4 3-hour shows in Tokyo to support her boyfriend in this super stressful endeavor. She showed up in style. She wasn't even slightly looking like she just flew across the Pacific. She looked so great. Her outfit was black and it matched his pregame outfit. It was super duper cool.
Back on topic. Patrick Mahomes received his third Super Bowl ring with head coach Andy Reid and tight end Travis Kelce. Mahomes threw for 333 yards, the same number as the street address of Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, in which the game was played. How cool is that, Dani?
Yeah, no, it was a numbers game for the record books, Frankie. Not only that, but Taylor Swift's lucky number 13 is all over this game. It's Super Bowl 58, 5 plus 8 is 13. The date was February 11th. 2 plus 11, also 13. The Chiefs played the 49ers, 4 plus 9 is 13. And the score at halftime was 10-3, 10 plus 3, also 13. And the Chiefs had 13 wins in 2023 with Travis Kelce. But finally, the Super Bowl was Swift's 13th appearance at Chiefs games this season. How cool is that? It's like fate.
The Super Bowl 58 champions are looking to stick around in the future as the young team wants to three-peat next year's Super Bowl and become the next dynasty of the NFL. Dani, do you have anything more to add?
Yeah, actually. So last but certainly not least, the performers at the event were fantastic. Andra Day, Post Malone, and Reba, they kicked it off with super amazing performances of Lift Every Voice and Sing, America the Beautiful, and the national anthem. Reba killed it. And the halftime show, oh my gosh, Usher pulled out all the stops. Costume changes, set list, backup dancers, they were so awesome. And not only that, but he brought out Alicia Keys, her, Lil Jon, Ludacris, will.i.am, and Jermaine Dupri. He discovered Crisscross, super awesome. That was so great. Overall, it was like a 2010s dream halftime show, and every aspect of the Super Bowl was so amazing. So amazing.
Thanks, Dani. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Dani and Frankie. Want an excuse to absolutely serve? The Office of Sustainability will host their third annual free fashion show on February 21st in the DUC Encore. Teens will have to create fashion looks for 5 different themes using only thrifted clothing. There will be free popcorn and prizes. Now, on to Reagan.
Thank you, Derek. Valentine's Day was just yesterday. With the holiday being quite polarizing, SPTV investigated students' Valentine's traditions. Let's check it out.
Here at UW-Stevens Point, love is in the air for this year's Valentine's Day. With February 14th falling on a Wednesday, SPTV took to the Dreyfus University Center to see what Valentine's Day means to students. Some Pointers are celebrating with their best friends in their own Valentine's Day traditions, and others with their partners. Here's how they spread the love.
I think the thing that I appreciate about my best friend is just their creativity and their imagination, and the way that they, I think, explore the world is such a beautiful thing.
She always makes me do things that I don't want to do, so it's nice.
And Brittany goes with me places when I'm nervous.
He listens to me, and all I do is complain. So I don't know. I appreciate your little notes that you'll leave me some mornings. I had a bad day, and she just left me a note have a good day, I love you.
Students also shared their opinion on the argument of whether or not Valentine's Day is a manufactured holiday. Here's what they have to say.
I think it probably started out that way, but if it has meaning to the people who are celebrating it,
Sort of.
Yeah, because I feel like you should just celebrate your spouse every day if you love them. So
It is pretty capitalist. Like, you're just selling love, and it's one of those things where it, I think, reinforces our society as we constantly are telling people what love is and how to love.
SPTV also asked pointers what the best gifts to receive or give for Valentine's Day are.
I think the tried and true is flowers. I still think that that's awesome. So I would say that's probably the best gift to give or get.
Dinner is always a good one. That's actually most of what I want. Flowers are also nice. I like flowers.
I think like 100% candy, or just chocolates, or even like a letter or note. I feel like that'd be really cute.
Like an appreciation note?
Yeah.
While we were at it, SPTV had the opportunity to listen to the stories of how people met. Listen to these meet cutes.
it was at snack time, and she had on a bright pink zip-up sweatshirt, and I had nowhere to sit because I was the new kid. And then you asked me to sit in front of you, like sit next to you.
June 1st, we were at a STAR orientation. She sat by me in the computer lab, and I asked her, instead of asking her name, I was like, what major are you? She told me her major, went back and forth. One of the other girls on the tennis team added on Snapchat, and then she added me, but she always says she wasn't going to talk to me until I talked to her. And since June 1st when I snapped her, it's been great ever since. So
First 8 weeks of first semester, my roommate hated me, so I put in a room change and got paired with her, and we both thought we were going to be like weird, and she thought I was going to be a horse girl because I grew up on a farm, and now we're best friends. So
overall, the majority of pointers seem to be excited for Valentine's Day this year. Many have plans to watch their favorite rom-coms and listen to their favorite love songs, including
Rom-com, probably How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, but I liked the Anyone But You one that just came out. That was so good.
Favorite rom-com is actually an anime called Kaguya-sama. That one's really good. I love that one.
Say Anything. It's from like the 80s. Really, really good.
Love Story, Taylor Swift.
yeah,
Taylor's version.
I second that.
Well, I hate The Notebook, but The Notebook.
No, The Notebook is good, but controversial take, Brittany.
In Stevens Point, Wisconsin, with SPTV News, I'm Lexi Hull.
Thank you. That is all we have for you this time.
As always, thanks for tuning in and have a great week.